Game number 2 on the season for number 13 Texas, taking on 2-0 Liberty. Probably the deepest team that Vic Schaefer has had up to this point on the 40 acres, and we're underway between the Longhorns and the Lady Flames. Starting lineup for Texas: Harmon, Gonzales, Muhammad, Booker, and Hattie Fye.
You will see Liberty play zone probably in the entire game against Texas. This is what they do. They guard the basket. They rebound very well.
Shaylee Gonzales getting going early, had 5 points in the opener on 2 of 11 shooting.
Yeah, she has a terrific shot, and she is a very, very good shooter. Hasn't played well, I don't think, here necessarily in this preseason shooting-wise. She'll be happy to get one down early on.
Liberty picked to come tied for second in Conference USA preseason standings. Last year they finished as runner-up in the Atlantic Sun Conference, 24-9 a season ago. And the pass underneath, and it's Bella Smuda, the 6'6 junior, with the first bucket for the Lady Flames.
Just a terrific pass also inside, but you see Smuda's size, her ability to finish around the rim. She can catch passes like that early. That's a good thing for the Liberty.
There is Amina Muhammad. Rori Harmon coming off a strong game, 8 points, 9 assists, 7 boards in the opener. 5 missing in the paint. Back the other way comes Liberty. She averaged about 70 points per game a season ago, 7 threes per contest. Muhammad reaches for that and a little too aggressive. Vic Schaefer in charge, reigning Big 12 Coach of the Year, 77 wins. Kerry Green in his 25th season just became the winningest head coach in Liberty history. Their season opening victory, that was win number 548, and again picked up 549 on Friday night against Stephen F. Austin. Down low they go, back to Smuda, falling down, comes up short. Harmon leading the charge, back the other way. Texas with numbers, look at the moves by Harmon. Making her presence felt early on both ends of the floor, but misses down low. Fye comes up with it, she takes a spill. There's a foul on Asia Boone, the freshman, a moment ago. Madison Booker, one of the top recruits in the nation, 7 points, 7 boards, and 7 assists. The other night, her collegiate debut. Rori Harmon with the shot clock. Longhorns, a couple of baskets from Harmon. One from Gonzales so far, and the steal by Hattie Fye, taking it herself. No, drops it off to Harmon. Hattie Fye earning start number 2 of the season with Taylor Jones bound to come off the bench, and Texas forces another turnover.
Well, Hattie Fye starts because her defense is the better of the two between her and Taylor Jones, and you see her defense right here. Great job of giving the ball up to Rori Harmon, who's accompanying her on the break. She is physical and strong on the interior.
Vic Schaefer's type of player, and there's a foul on Bella Smuda.
National team or sent from Senegal this summer, came in terrific shape.
After transferring from Texas Tech, the previous offseason, Amina Muhammad makes both free throws. Texas on an 8-0 run early. Offensive foul.
By Jordan Bailey against Rori Harmon, who's quicker than she is.
Harmon, the 2-time All-American. Harmon driving amongst the trees and gets it to Paul. She's on fire early. 8 points on 4 of 4 shooting.
Well, and again, allowing them to set up that full court press, which causes another turnover.
Harmon on the wing, instructing the offense.
I think the Liberty have to be happy with the pace of the game for the most part right now. Getting Texas in a quarter court offense is right where they want them.
Today in Austin, final 2.5 minutes of the first quarter coming up, and it's been all Texas defense until that basket shooting clinic late in the season opener. 9 points in 12 minutes, 3 3-pointers for the freshman out of Cedar Park, the redshirt freshman.
Well, she is open. She can certainly shoot the ball. Really, really consistent shooter. Shea Holly as well, who's in the lineup.
There's Gisela Mall. Shot clock at 6. Holly going baseline. Lost it. Texas here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, still a little befuddled about what to do when they get near the paint with that size that Liberty has. Smuda out of the game right now, but coming into the game as another big player. Number 14, Howard, who's 6'5".
Top 20 in the nation. Gonzales had a good look, passed it up. Here's Mull from the wing off the back of the iron. Back the other way comes Liberty. Quick pass down low, bumping into Gonzales. The inbound. Gonzales off the side of the iron. And did she travel? She did with about 9/10 of a second on the clock. Losing her shoe as well was Brooke Moore. Harmon to inbound. That one deflected. Well, Texas at one point led 12-2. It's a 5-point game. Team shooting just over a 25% defense. The name of the game. Amina Mohammed comes up with it. Harmon. This is about a 1-on-4 back the other way and pulls out. Now driving baseline. Kicks it out to Shea Holly. Booker from outside buries it.
And you can see the pace of the offense on that set right there. Rori Harmon doing a nice job of kicking the ball out, ball reversal, and a terrific wide open look for Booker.
Booker, talented inside-out player. Again, Big 12 preseason freshman of the year. At 7-7 and 7 in the season opener. Mohammed with that length. Steenbergen. Rori Harmon got hit in the face.
A couple defenders finding the open player. It's so easy to get stagnant against a zone, and I don't think Vic Schaefer wants to see that. He wants to see more penetration, kickouts.
Speak of the devil.
An instant link that she has, the confidence she's playing with right now. We have not seen, we didn't see last year, I don't think. And we've seen it quite a bit this year.
The only player on this Texas roster to have faced Liberty 4 years ago with Oregon State, Muhammad Holly and Booker on the floor for Texas. Amina Mohammed in front of a number of defenders, gets it to fall.
Something different from Amina Mohammed.
First field goal of the contest.
Texas in that screen and roll, dump it inside. Great help by Madison Booker.
Booker. Harmon. This time, Liberty comes up with the rebound. Texas with 10 offensive rebounds compared to 2.
And 0 second chance points. That is or 2 second chance points up till now, which is a pretty big differential.
2-on-1 for Texas. Nice passing from Booker.
These are two teams with a lot of great size, some talented players, different styles of play, but they need to match each other's physicality, and my kind of game.
Emily Howard. Shot clock again below 10. Driving into the paint, going glass and the bucket.
I said one of the other freshmen that this team has. She is really good with the ball in her hands, and they really needed somebody to sort of break that pressure. Texas puts so much pressure on you. You need to get the ball towards the hoop.
Taylor Jones, one-on-one. That's the matchup she wants, and buries it.
Really good patience right there by Taylor Jones to catch the ball, survey her surroundings, and just see that she has a little room for that shot.
Texas shooting 31% the first half. Liberty 40% left, all alone.
Terrific shooter, another freshman. We keep saying there's all these freshmen. Again, 6 freshmen on the team for the Liberty.
Lady Flames 3 of 5 from downtown. Jones got hacked right there. No,
Flames need to clean up a bit. Not allow Texas to get those second chance opportunities. They've been killing them on the boards. Texas with those 10 offensive rebounds now. They haven't scored on a lot of second chance points, but it wears on you.
Driving is Stoddard, dish out wide. Nice passing. Texas, remember, the opening minutes went on a 10-0 run. Looked like they were going to blow the doors off this one. We are now down to a 4-point game.
I remember in the open we talked about the composure that Liberty had at Stephen F. Austin to come away with that overtime win. Some of that's your starters. A lot of that has to do with young players that can come in and give you minutes.
Wenatanda in the game for the first time today for Texas. Harmon loses the handle. Shot clock at 4. They have to hurry. Wenatanda in the paint. She bobbles it and turns it over.
Shoe. We have lost another shoe. This time, Amina Mohammed.
2 shoes lost so far in the first half. Gaia Stoddard sends it over to Emma Hess, who had 21 points in the season opener and came up huge in the second half of the last game. Down low, circling back out as is seen, and the dish point contest in Austin. They pick to come in a tie for second in their brand new conference, Conference USA. When Ntanda pull-up jumper, and she was fouled on that one by Weigel. And gets it to fall. A dramatic first free.
In better shape, stronger, getting some playing time here. But I'll tell you what, Texas continues to struggle at finding her shot.
Great pass underneath. 1-point game.
Ball pressure, so that can't happen. Or drop that person underneath the basket because you're susceptible to that lob pass.
Texas getting outscored 16-12 in this quarter, making 16-14 winning with her first field goal today. Texas nearly forcing a turnover. Breaking through the press. How about the behind-the-back moves by Emma Hess, the junior out of Ohio? Asia Boone spinning into the paint, sends it out wide too far. When Ntanda driving. Phi with a big rebound. Final minute of play here in the first half. Harmon working, hacked. A battle between Texas and Liberty.
And possibly very unexpected for a lot of people. And they looked terrific in practice. It was actually the most competitive practice. I think the zone, the height, the execution really for Liberty in the quarter court. I mean, they have 15 turnovers now, 16 almost.
Texas nearly had it. The lob it in, why not?
I'll tell you what, Claudia Steen is really a special player. She has got some skills. She reminds me a little bit of Kelsey Plum, who played at Washington, is the nation's all-time leading scorer in the NCAA Division I, and she's got that kind of vision and ability to see the floor and make things happen.
Final seconds of the first half. Harmon has to hurry from the corner. Gonzales beats the buzzer.
Boy, Texas needed that boost going into the halftime. Yeah, I thought Taylor Jones did a terrific job when she was in the game. That's the beauty Vic Schaefer has, is he can start Jones, he can start Hattie Phi. I think you'd like to see some better offensive execution this half.
Gonzales ended the first half with a bucket, missed there, but there is Taylor Jones. Now 6 points and a couple of boards in 8 minutes.
Well, and that's what she can do for you. Taylor Jones, terrific at keeping the ball high on those offensive boards and giving you those second chance opportunities.
Texas nearly forcing a turnover. They forced 15 in the first half.
Look at how they get in the passing lanes. 1 through 5. Point guard through center is out in passing lanes, not making things easy. Play behind the talented Maya Berkman, getting her chance to really shine as a starter this season for Liberty. She learned to put the ball on the floor.
By the way, that was the first free throw attempt of the day for Liberty. Smuda misses both after the foul was called on Harmon.
And look at Harmon pushing pace here, trying to get the ball down quickly.
Booker from just inside the arc has such a beautiful shot.
Really nice job right there. Quick shot, a little bit quick in the offense. Gives Texas a chance again to set up in that pressure defense. They like to take away that pass, and they get a steal.
And they do. Harmon, after the steal by Gonzales, comes up short. Rebound, Liberty. Texas coming out aggressive on the defensive end to begin the second half.
Surprised?
Not at all, especially after the way we saw Vic Schaefer talking to his team to end the first half. The lob down low, getting in the way of that one was Amina Mohammed.
Yeah, Amina Mohammed puts on Emma Hess right now. Keep her from getting open shots. Switching out now to the fourth player.
Asia Boone, freshman on freshman. And Booker whistled for the foul. Texas, of course, you have the likes of Madison Booker, one of the top recruits in the nation, after none in the first half.
Well, it's not just Texas that makes adjustments at halftime. It's the visiting team. And I'm sure Coach Green has talked about with that pressure, you have to attack it with pressure and put more, attack the basket.
Rori Harmon, top 10 now all-time in Texas history for assists and one.
She might be able to create a shot for herself. Did that a little bit less last year, but we're seeing it here again today. Get an offensive rebound. The official's calling a foul right there.
Well, Taylor Jones, her first.
Could have helped me explain that. Did such a great job. Again, look at this high offense. The lane wide open down low.
Jordan Hodges.
Good pressure.
Deflected by Booker. Smuda comes up with it. Hodges from outside.
Quiet in that first half.
Harmon pull-up jumper. Jones somehow collects and gets it to fall.
Just in these first couple weeks with the scrimmages in that first game against Southern, again today.
She's got 8 and 5 in 10 minutes. And the whistle on Smuda.
I'm just going to...
Muhammad out wide to Shaylee Gonzales. Drives to the bucket and gets it to fall.
Yeah, opens things up for the other players.
Trying to respond is Asia Boone. You saw Shaylee Gonzales starting to heat up. She can be a streaky shooter, but when she's on, nobody is better. Boone driving on Booker, dishes out wide into the corner, and another three-pointer.
They really need her contribution right now.
5 for 8 from downtown are the Lady Flames, but it's Muhammad.
Muhammad continues just to be a beast on the boards.
Again, the pressure applied by Texas defensively. S breaks that. S turned around, nobody was there, and buried the jumper. Helping her squad shoot 54% on the day. Harmon slipped, got back up off the side of the rim. Jones fouled. Another one on Smuda.
I can say that in basketball. A little more size. Smuda a little tall about free throws. Both teams, right?
I lobbed it up for you.
Thanks.
Texas led by 5 after the first. Since then, we've had a couple of tight quarters in the second, now in the third. Hodges turnaround jumper, and she has had herself
close to the basket right there.
8 points in 5 minutes.
There's that dribble drive from Texas. Haven't seen much of that today. The Liberty is looking like a man-to-man defense. The Flames, Emily Howard, number 14, back in, giving a different look to Taylor Jones defensively.
Jordan Hodges, 8 points here in the third quarter.
Okay.
And a turnover. Number 19 forced by Texas. Harmon, the lead pass to Shea Holly. Cutting Muhammad. Gets it to go. Amina Muhammad now with
really nice job of pushing pace. We talked about coming out of halftime, what they needed to do as Rori Harmon dives on the floor.
Harmon was a little slow to get up.
She was.
It appears to be okay. Cups it out as usual. 4 to play here in the third. Addison Booker. Helps up Texas go on a mini 6-0 run. Again, the Longhorns with their largest lead of the contest.
Turning the ball over right there. Freshman with the ball in her hands.
Texas making the necessary halftime adjustments. Starting to pull away here in the third, and one of those adjustments was Taylor Jones starting.
She's finishing inside. Let's see if she can make her free throw. I'm not jinxing her. I'm just saying that she needs to make her free throw. Thank you.
There you go. 12 points. Just over 3 to play here in the third. 9-0 Texas. Ron and Amina Muhammad coming up with the block. Booker over to Holly and gets it to go. Texas shot 33% from the field in the first half. 52% this quarter. The freshman Booker take it over and gets it to fall. She is fired up.
And that's the flashy part we see of Booker. Her ability to anticipate, see the ball, great IQ, but then handle it.
Could have got the end. One call as well. Holly steps in front of that one. Stepped on the line.
She might have initiated the contact a little.
Did she? I was going to say.
Potentially.
Texas has forced 27 turnovers, and we're still in the third.
Upperclassmen with Smuda out there. You're facing Texas' pressure defense.
Booker takes a spill. We play on, and finally a foul called Smuda. Texas on a 14-0 run. Smuda with the board.
If you can execute your offense right here.
From the corner, Weigel with a miss. Board collected by Moore. And Jones with the foul on Smuda. Addison Booker in her second career collegiate game, 11 points in 22 minutes.
She's on the floor, the decisions that are made.
Final seconds of the quarter. Long checking the shot clock, 5 on it. On the game clock, 3-2. That one not possession she wanted, but either way, Texas up big, heading to the fourth. But according to Vic Schaefer,
they have gone to the grandparents' house to be safe, and there's uncertainty because you don't know when or where there might be volcanic activity and the magma might blow. And so people have animals, they have belongings that are at risk still. And
the Longhorns up by 17 as Amina Mohammed turns it over to the Longhorns. Just the 9th turnover of the contest for Texas. Had a few early on, but they are dominating in that category, 29-9. And overall for Vic Schaefer, we saw him, Andrea, going to break. He obviously was worked up, but overall, I mean, this has been an impressive, at least second half for the Longhorns. And this is a tough Liberty team. Came in 2-0.
Upset, just what we talked about before, that attention to detail. He was not happy with how Texas executed their offense. He didn't like the turnover on this last time down. Rori Harmon is set to come back in over by the scorer's table.
And a whistle on the ladies' lane.
Games in a short amount of time. So when it comes to Tuesday, that'll be 3 games in about 7 or 8.
See the upcoming schedule: Texas, State High School, South Florida.
Here.
I'm sure Texas has forgotten about all that.
No. I spoke with Rori Harmon about that, and I think they've still got that on their mind.
Taylor Jones with the hard foul underneath on Ella Weigel.
Turnovers in today's game, but this is tremendous experience for this young team.
Very easy baskets underneath today for Liberty. But they do get the offensive rebound. Stepping out wide, Higuainstadter doesn't get it to go. Texas back the other way. 3-on-2. Gonzales to Harmon. Texas works it around to Mohammed. Nice passing by the Longhorns in the first half for the Longhorns.
What a rebound.
For that one, yeah, that's more.
More reminds me of a little bit of a shorter. Yeah, this is why Vic Schaefer gets paid the big bucks.
You too. Down low, 5, and a whistle.
Back in the day, there was a girl named Lisa Ingram that played, and she just had the most amazing hands, passing ability.
What was your free throw percentage?
Better than this. She's a very confident. I've used that word with her for several times today. She's a confident shooter, but sometimes you just need to wait, reverse the basketball, let your other teammates get involved.
Holly all over her. A little bit too close. And Booker with 11. Andrea will be attending any of the events. Obviously, he will be here, I hope, on Tuesday. What about Wednesday?
Yeah, I haven't figured out what my schedule is for this week. I need to come see the men play in person. I've been watching on television all the time.
All top 25 ranked teams, women's hoops, volleyball, and men's hoops in action Tuesday night and Wednesday night as well. 4 minutes to go.
Final year in the Big 12 for all of these teams, looking to make a statement.
7 in the opener, 6 today to go with those 5 assists. It's hard to imagine Texas's defense can get much better even when Lauren Gaston returned. Rori Harmon with the bucket. Texas is now forced well over 30 turnovers on the day.
Oh, they have such a versatile team out there. They can switch, almost, 1 through 4 certainly can switch with this lineup out there. So defensively, you're not getting out of position. You're able to keep that hand in the passing lane, not get just like that. You don't allow the offensive player to cut in front of your face. You give yourself a chance.
Coast to coast.
Seeing her for the first time, 6'3", redshirt freshman. So technically another freshman on the floor.
Tiana Herron getting ready to enter the contest with a few minutes to go. 5 underneath.
The vision to make that pass.
Tanda get some extended minutes here in this one. 5 with the whistle.
Shape. And I think just figuring out what she can and can't do on a floor, making some strides towards being more healthy, I think.
Called for the foul.
I mean, as of now, what is the #1 recruiting class in the nation, and stacking those classes. He's had a couple of transfers. People forget back in the day. A lot of talent.
Jones coming out of Dallas Christian in 40. 1:45 to go. When in time.
Terrific habits defensively. Texas does this every single day in practice where they don't give you anything easy when you make a pass. And 2, effort. Texas playing extremely hard. It hasn't been a good day for Texas from the three-point line. 2 for 15 today from 3, but I think they've adjusted well, had better offensive motion, shared the ball better.
They have forced nearly 60 turnovers.
Yeah, impressive, and I think that has to do with technique, habits, effort, and depth.
40 seconds to go. And a late bucket there.
Some experience, trying to learn what playing at this level is really about. Getting themselves ready for conference play, playing Gonzaga, Louisville, Alabama, James Madison, I think, at home. They have Tennessee coming in, I think, at the end of December, so there'll be some more challenges for this young Liberty team.
A lot of tests early on. And they're about to improve to 24-0 over the last 2 seasons, when allowing less than 60 points in a game. The whistle, final few tenths of a second.
Blows his whistle, gets his arm in the air. Apparently that was 1.1 seconds.
First 2 games about to be in the books. What's been the theme of the young season so far for Texas?
Texas is smothering defense. I think their inside play.
36 Texas turnovers forced in the 75-57 win.